Okay, can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. Anyway, so while I talk to you, I'm gonna be swatching these oil pastels. Let's just get right into the chat. So let's start off with things I've been watching recently, because I've actually been watching some really good shows. I want to talk about Alice in Borderland. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's a Japanese drama that involves a game, I guess. It's similar to Squid Game, but not really. I don't know, I love the aesthetics of Squid Game, but I guess, I don't know. Yeah, I really loved it. I'm super excited for the second season because I heard they just finished filming it. Bad and Crazy. I actually binge watched that with a friend. We lost so much sleep over that show, but I found it so interesting. I wasn't able to predict what was going to happen. It's about this cop, and I feel like that's all I should say, you know, because I went into it not really knowing anything. So I guess it's best if you do that as well, because it's really good. I feel like it was so well written. The characters are really lovable and well developed, and the villains are very annoying, very grrr. What else have I been watching? I'm sure there's a lot. Let me check my phone. I write everything down on the Notion app. This isn't sponsored or anything, but I have been using Notion. What else? Oh, I watched All of Us Are Dead. I loved it, of course, because if you've been watching me for a while, then you know that I actually really like zombie movies or zombie series or anything zombie related. I don't know why. They're just fun, I think. Well, I guess I feel like I don't need to tell you what it's about because it's pretty popular. It's basically just kids in school trapped during a zombie apocalypse. I watched Arcane. I don't know if you know Arcane, but it's so good. I'm studying animation and I really hope that one day I actually get to that level. I love how not polished everything is. Like, it's beautiful. It still has that very raw, sketchy look to the art, very painterly. I didn't even talk about what Arcane is all about. So Arcane is about, well, the League of Legends game, the story behind the game, and according to my brother, because I don't actually play the game, we've only touched the surface of the whole world or something. He said that you don't actually have to play the game in order to understand what's happening. So that's nice. The woman in the house across the street from the girl in the window. I don't know what I was expecting going into that series. I don't know if it's serious or if it's supposed to be a parody, because there is a book and a movie called The Woman in the Window. So I thought it was gonna be, I don't know, a parody of that story. I guess it is. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it, but since it's Kristen Bell, for some reason, I just expected it to be funny because it's Kristen Bell, you know? I love her. It's about a woman who's afraid of rain, and she's just in her house and she's looking at people from outside her window, basically. So I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what the goal was, but it was weird, kind of creepy. I liked it. Because it's Kristen Bell. Maybe I just have a bias because I love her so much. So that's it for shows. For films, I watched 13 Hours. This is based on a true story. I watched it because my brother was watching it. I don't know how to explain it, and it's a little, I guess, mature. I don't know if mature is the word, but I guess it's not exactly for kids. I don't know what I'm talking about. Another one I watched was Mother Android, about a pregnant woman on the run. So that alone, my friends, I feel like screams stress, you know? It was good, I think. It's just a world that was run by robots. Very post-apocalyptic. Anyway, next I watched Sonic 2. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hotel Transylvania, the most recent one. I love that franchise, but I feel like this movie was so unnecessary just because it kind of feels like it was an episode of a kids series. As for books, I haven't been reading books actually because moving, you know, and stuff. I was actually gonna post like a moving in type of vlog. I got too lazy to film. Let's just go back to our regular program and post some art. Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood, and it's I feel like it's the best contemporary I've ever read. The characters are great and it has so many tropes. Probably should have given some context first. So it's about this girl who's trying to get her PhD, if I'm not mistaken. She ends up accidentally kissing this professor in her university. They're older, so I like the age gap. They end up fake dating for multiple reasons, kind of like a win-win situation. You see, from that alone, I feel like it's worth the read because there's the fake dating trope, the one bed trope, grumpy sunshine trope. I remember reading this and I was thinking like, my god, Ali Hazelwood is just feeding everyone with so many good emotions. It's just such a good read. I hope everyone reads it. If you're having like an awful day, I am 100% sure that this book is gonna at least make it 5% better. If not 5, then 100% better. The Twisted Love by Anna Huang. My friend recommended it to me. I don't exactly remember what happened. If I'm not mistaken, this is a series. I think it was Hate to Love. I forgot what happened. Scythe by Neil Schusterman. Pretty interesting, actually. I wouldn't call it post-apocalyptic because it's not apocalyptic. It's, I guess, the opposite of that. It's a world where misery doesn't exist anymore, sickness doesn't exist anymore. Like, the only reason people pass away is because they're gleaned by these scythes. It's interesting, and I like it, and I look forward to reading the rest of the series. What else? I guess that's it. One manga. It's called Living no Matsunaga-san. It's about a girl who moves in to this apartment where other people are living in as well. She's in high school and it's a love story. There is an age gap. It's a tasteful age gap, you know what I mean? Because nothing really happens until later on. So that's it for this video, I guess. Please let me know what you've been watching, what you've been reading, if you have any completed manga series that you'd like me to read, or if you have any recommendations that are similar to Alice in Borderland, I would love that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're doing great. Don't forget to drink your vitamins. Bye! Oh yeah, I've been growing out my nails, so...